Hi again. Just want to show you a real quick tip on how to use the sky replacement in Skylum's Luminar. So I'm going to right click on this from Lightroom and I'm going to say edit in Luminar 4. I'm going to edit a copy. Before I do the sky replacement, I'm going to do just a little bit of the AI enhance in the AI sky enhancer. Just a little bit. The sky in this one is just really boring. And this is not something that I do very frequently, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the creative mode and I'm going to come to AI sky replacement. I'm going to go to sky selection, and I'm probably not going to do something like dramatic sunset because it just doesn't look quite right. This particular situation, it was shot at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and all of these sunset images, they that might actually look somewhat realistic, but for me I just want it to be somewhat representative of the actual day that I was there. So I'm going to go for one of the blue skies. You'll notice when you sample these different ones that AI sky replacement actually does a really good job of changing the colors in the foreground to match the sky so that it doesn't look completely ridiculous. Even if you do pick a dramatic sunset for something that was shot in the middle of the day, it's going to change the lighting on everything here in the foreground, and then you can relight the scene even a little bit more here so that it makes it look more realistic, as if you took it in the evening. One thing you'll want to look out for is shadows. Now, this was taken very early in the morning, and the sun was actually a little bit behind me and off to my left. So the shadows are not going to necessarily look, now in this one, they kind of look fine based on this particular background and the reflections in the water. But if I had a lot of objects in my foreground that had shadows going off to the right in front of me, then it wouldn't make sense that the light source is actually coming from behind them, that they are backlit. So that one wouldn't make much sense. So you're basically just looking for something that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to go with Blue Sky 2. I'm going to go to my advanced settings and I'm going to create some atmospheric haze to actually make it look a little bit more realistic for where I was, because my sky was just not that blue. It doesn't get that blue here this time of year very frequently anyway. Based on my location, it gets very hazy. And so I'm actually going to bring back that realism with that atmospheric haze. From there, I'm going to go back to my essentials, and I might warm it up just a smidge. Particularly that foreground, I want to warm it up just a little bit. Okay. So here is our very dramatic before and after there. I can just turn that off and turn that back on, and I just think it's a better image. And then I'm going to click apply. Now, I did this once before, and that's actually the look that I came up with. And today I did it a little bit more dramatic of a sky, a little bit bluer of a sky. So it really is, it's just your taste. Whatever you think is appropriate. This is your art. Do what makes you happy. Just don't forget that when you are replacing the sky, watch out for the direction of light, the quality and the color of the light, and watch out for those shadows, and make sure that things look appropriate if you want it to look realistic, if you want it to be believable. Have fun with that. I will put a link to Luminar in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and I will see you soon.